Hey y'all, we are back at it. So I got nothing, zip, not a thing done while Austin was gone. I was very sick. So I am on the mend and we're gonna try to get this bad boy done while he's in this time. So first thing, I'm gonna finish up all of the zip ties, get those all done. And then we are going to try to focus on securing the bottom and getting a door and a front put on this thing. I cannot wait to see Dundee enjoy it. At least I hope he does. So let's get this started again.
Hi, we're the Williams with Bellbrick Stables. Welcome to our channel. My name's Madison, my husband is Austin, and the two littles are Briley and Corbin. We invite y'all to look in on our family and see the memories we make at the farm along the way. As you can see, we still have yet to clean up all the scrap from where we bought the property. It was pretty extensive, but thankfully we still had this little area. We've got some dog pen panels that we're able to use and also some cattle panels, which will all come in very handy. So when we bought this property, there was a lot of stuff left behind. One being this door to a dog kennel, and we're gonna repurpose it. It is not in the best of shape, but it's going to serve its purpose. So we're gonna get her done and hopefully it works. One of these panels had some rusted through corners, but we found another panel that was not usable but had good corners, and so Austin just changed those out. This build is all about us seeing how cheaply we can get it done using the items we have on hand. And yes, this is in rough shape, but using the resources we've got, we hope that it is going to be a sturdy, useful building at the end. Here's some banging, getting that new corner on. Some more banging. And there's some more banging. We were very pleased to see that this panel was able to fit right in with minimal area openings that we would need to fill in. It fit like a glove. Getting more zip tie extras cut off. And here Briley is helping clean up the mess.
You okay? Let me see. Fuck.
I don't want to take my hand off.
I mean, do you want to show it?
No. You got blood all over your...
That's why we use clippers or flush cuts instead of knives. So, me like a dummy ended up
Getting mad.
There isn't much flesh where that elbow is, so it stopped once it hit the bone, and it bled pretty good, but it doesn't look like much of anything, and it's all good now. So we will continue on our project. It's a new day, so let's get started again. These are the ones that we did not get clipped before our incident. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish clipping all of those off so that we can continue on our next step. Now we're just attaching the chicken wire to the inside of the pen. That's gonna give double protection for Dundee if he were to try to push against that fence or jump into it. We still want to have a little bit of give to the fence even after tightening it up in case he were to spook and run straight into the fence. You want there to be some give there so he doesn't break a neck. It is not as easy to work with as it looks, by the way. And here's how it looks after that. We have to cut the extra and zip tie a few more places. So it's another day. I haven't been filming, but I've been working away. So all I've been doing is taking more zip ties, trying to find places that might be gaps, just trying to secure it all completely. And then I have started with putting stakes in the ground. So we left some extra on the bottom to flare to the outside and flare to the inside. And I'm gonna put garden stakes on both sides to just help prevent anything from hopefully digging in, or if Dundee gets wild hair, they're not known for digging, but just in case. So trying to make this
as foolproof as possible, hopefully. So I'm gonna get back to work. Lucky us, we're in a drought, so this was really fun. There were some places that were harder than others and would bend the stakes, but we got it done. When we were applying the chicken wire to the inside here, we actually ended up taking the door off. We decided we wanted to wrap it around each post at the end. That kept it a little bit more secure as well as safer because it wouldn't have so many rugged edges on the inside. It was a good feeling to be done with that roll of chicken wire. I had no idea it was so hard to work with, and maybe some of y'all have some tips with working with chicken wire. If so, then definitely drop those in the comments because it was aggravating to us. All right, just getting that zip tied up. And attaching that door back. It's starting to look like an actual pin here, guys. And we had to make sure to get the corner done, attach it to the bottom, tighten everything up. We definitely went through a lot of zip ties. One thing we're wondering is how long they're going to last in the sun. Anyone have any bets? Any experience with that? How long till I have to redo it all? And then we just had to fill in any gaps where there was no chicken wire. Get this top part put on, and then came the process of cutting every little section. And what felt like
2 hours later,
he was finally nearing the end. And there we go. Our last final area before it's fully enclosed. So now this tarp was given to us by my father. And so even though it was large and not exactly what we needed for this purpose, we wanted to use it and put it to use as some of our supplies. So we had to get it up here on top of the pen and see exactly how to manipulate it so that it was tight enough that the wind would not blow it off, but that it was in a position that could cover enough sunlight and give Dundee some of the protection needed. And if y'all hear any noise in the background right now, that is Dundee hopping up and down my hallway. Austin just was figuring out exactly how he wanted it to fold down, and he finally got it to cover the percentage of the pen that we wanted, enough that he's got his little cave in there but can also get out into the sunlight. And then came the challenging part, tying this down and figuring out how to keep it as tight to this pen as possible. So I let Austin kind of be the mastermind of this part, and I was just there to tie what was needed. But by pulling one side over to the other and then doing some folding here and then pulling this side back over to the other side and then getting everything kind of zip tied in, we were able to manipulate it enough to get it to where it should be functional. And even though it's not going to be the best looking because this was not made for this, it was free, and so we're sure going to use it if we can. But yeah, I think it's going to hold up okay for now until we can replace it with one made for it. And then because duct tape and zip ties can really, I mean, they can fix anything. So of course, color matching, but we were able to duct tape this and get it to hopefully be a little bit more sturdy there. Give him his little house in here for a cave and then some water and food bowls, and let's see how he likes it. Like and subscribe. Our next video will show y'all Dundee being introduced to it.